Hello, I'm going to talk about the E chord. I think the least favourite chord amongst ukulele learners. So there are two basic E shapes people learn at the beginning. So there's this one, which is like a D chord. So if you take a D chord on the second fret, now I always get my students to learn a D chord at first with second, third and fourth fingers. Okay, and if you slide that up 2 frets to the 4th fret and then add your first finger on the 2nd fret of the 1st string. So that's perhaps the easier E shape. Now, referencing another video on this page, use of the right arm, you're stacking 3 fingers into the same fret. So you need to get that arm out, but not too far out because you're also putting your first finger on the 1st fret, so you need to find a balance there. Okay. So make sure your fingers are aligned and that your 3rd and 4th fingers are underneath your 2nd, that they're all underneath each other in pretty much a straight line. And move up close to the fret but not on it. So it's not easy. If you find that a real struggle, then of course you can just take the first finger off and see the E chord as a D chord 2 frets higher and only strum the first 3 strings. Oops, that's not right. So miss out the first string when you're strumming, or you can mute it like that with your index finger. Okay. So that's one solution when you're playing with your friends and down at the ukulele club, is just a D chord 2 frets higher. Mute the first string if you want to, or just miss it out with your right hand. The other common E shape is the full bar on the 4th fret, and then you stretch out with your 4th finger to the 7th fret. Okay, so make sure your index finger is straightish, and that you're not bending. Don't bend too much at the knuckle here, at the middle knuckle, at the pit. Okay, so you want to get your wrist out like that, so don't try and do it like this. Lean slightly to the left, and you want your your bar finger to be vertical just behind the fret bar. Okay, so not on it, not too far back, but just behind. Alright, so and get your elbow in because you're stretching out with your 4th finger. And again, another easy workaround would be to just play the bar alone without your 4th finger and only strum the first 3 strings. So I hope that helps, and that you're not running off out of the classroom or out of the pub when the E chord comes up in the song.